Hello and welcome. We are going to chat about Beachbody On Demand. It is such an amazing tool. When I started, all we had were DVDs, and I did the same program over and over again until I invested in a new program. So seeing this whole Beachbody On Demand platform evolve and release, and being able to offer that to clients is unreal. It's such an incredible tool. So I'm going to take some time to kind of walk through Beachbody On Demand with you so that you can get the most out of its features, because there is a ton of stuff in there. This is kind of like Netflix, except it's all fitness, and it is everything you'd want for fitness, nutrition, and having kind of like having a personal trainer at your fingertips. So I'm going to share my screen, and to get to Beachbody On Demand, I definitely recommend going through a browser like Google Chrome, because it is a newer platform. So Beachbody On Demand is a newer platform, and it requires a faster browser, and Google Chrome seems to be the one that it works the best with. Obviously, you can also have the app on an iPad or tablet or MacBook if you're an Apple product owner. Now, there's lots of different ways you can attach it. So if you have HDMI cords, you can attach it to a TV. If you have a smart TV, you can mirror to your TV. I can give you more details about that if you have questions about that. But you're going to go into your browser, and you're going to go to beachbodyondemand.com. And it's going to default me to programs because I go into this a lot. You're going to log in. You're going to use the same information that you signed up with, so your email and your password. It took me right to this tab at the top, Workout Programs. You're going to be able to scroll down here. Now, if you haven't discussed with myself or whoever your coach is what program you should start with, then definitely do that, because it's got like $6,000 worth of workout programs. Trying to navigate through and find what's the best thing for your goals and your fitness level and what you're going to enjoy is hard without a little bit of guidance. So I definitely recommend talking to myself or whoever, so you can get an idea of how to narrow it down and find out the program that's going to be the best for you. So you're going to see this tab here with fitness level, time, type, and trainer under this workout programs heading. Fitness level, it's going to show you, you're going to be able to, this is how you can refine any of your searches. So all the way from beginner to advanced. Time, if you are somebody like me who is very busy and you maybe only have 30 minutes or less or 2% of your day to work out, you're going to click that one. Type, there's cardio, dance, low impact, muscle building, slim and tone, and yoga. Trainer, if you know the trainer that you like, you're familiar with some of them, you can search even by them. But what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down. Now, I'm going to show you right here. These are my most common programs, or my most recently used. I'm doing 80-day obsession right now, and we use 3-week yoga retreat to stretch a lot. But this is also the Beachbody Challenge du jour. So every day Beachbody posts a workout. I'm going to click on it. Today's workout is Cardio 1 from 22-minute hardcore. Tells you what it's about. It tells you what level, what equipment's needed or recommended, and how long it is, etc. Obviously, I suggest starting a program and doing it from start to finish, because they're set up to get you the maximal results. Also, just so you don't injure yourself, that kind of thing. But this is going to give you, say you're in between programs and you're not really sure what you want to do, or you're just looking for something kind of fun to try out, or you want to taste test some of the other programs, then you can check out this Challenge du jour. It shows you what the previous workouts were. So yesterday was a shift shop one. The day before that was a quarter course one. And it'll give you these options to try out. And it's great because they do a really good job. They do, you're not going to do, it's going to be like cardio, then strength, then cardio, then strength, that kind of thing. So you're not going to be injuring yourself by doing too much strength training, all arms, that kind of thing. But it's definitely something that you'll want to check out between programs, or just to test out some programs. So I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to start with 21 Day Fix. I'm going to show you how you can find. So say 21 Day Fix is the program you're going to start with. This is the program I started with. I still am very partial to it because I think it's a really great beginner program, but it's also really tough. So you can advance in it by upping your weights, by pushing for more reps. It's not easy by any means. It's also got one of the best meal plans that they now use for a lot of their programs. So this is just going to show you. If we go to overview, it's going to show you it's a 21-day program, 30 minutes or less for workouts. Cardio is included, and it's beginner / intermediate level. Now, and then under here, it shows you the 24 there's 24 workouts in 21 days. So they have the deluxe, good grief, I got marbles in my mouth. They've got the deluxe workouts included in here, which is awesome because it used to be if you bought the DVD program, you had to pay extra for those things. They're included now. And then it's got the nutrition guide. We're going to go to program materials because this is where everything you need is going to be located. So start here, this PDF file is going to give you everything you're going to need to get started. This is going to show you your workout calendar for the month. So for example, day 1 is going to be total body cardio fix, day 2 upper fix, day 3 lower fix, or they've got bar legs as an option because, like I said, those deluxe workouts are included. You can actually do those as well, or instead, sorry, not as well. Now, step 2. This is going to help you figure out what meal plan you're supposed to be eating on. So it's going to have you figure out this calculation, your weight in pounds times 11 equals your caloric baseline. You're going to take that plus 400, and that'll give you your maintenance calories. So say your goal is not to lose weight. Your goal is to tone or tighten or even put on muscle. You're going to stay in that maintenance bracket, and that's how you're going to figure out your calorie target range. If your goal is to lose weight, then you're going to go down to that next line, do maintenance calories minus 750, and that will give you your calorie target. Now you're going to see the graphic here. It's going to show you your number of containers per day. The highest we go is plan D on this, and the lowest we go is plan A. If you are below 1,200 calories, you're not going to go any further below plan A. You're going to eat minimum 1,200 calories a day. Don't want anybody under eating. We want to make sure that you're, able to replace the muscle that you're, or not replace it, but replenish the muscle and make sure that your body doesn't go into starvation mode. Same with the plan D. You're going to be getting ample macros on that, and it's a really great nutrition program. So it shows you veggies, for example, are green. Under plan A, you'll have 3 servings, plan B 4, plan C 5, plan D 6, and then it just goes down with the rest of the containers. Use the containers. So it's going to just show you what the containers look like. And this just gives you a sample of how to plan your meals. So it just shows you on this plan, this is what I had for dinner, and these are how I used my containers, how to fill it out, that kind of thing. This is really, really important. This is the transformation tracker, and this is going to be available in the program materials as well. This is where you're going to record your measurements. And I know when you're first starting out a program and maybe you're not where you want to be health and fitness-wise, it can be a little bit ominous to take these measurements. But I'm going to tell you that at the end of your program, you're really, really going to want to know how you did, and you're going to see a lot of difference in inches. That is something that, is much more telltale than, say, the scale, because the scale fluctuates throughout the day. It fluctuates based on hormones, it fluctuates on how much water you've eaten, how much salt you've had. The scale is really not a good indicator of progress, versus the inches will show you your hard work is paying off, okay? So have somebody help you measure, or measure yourself, and make sure you record them. And then you can compare it at the end. You can also get a free t-shirt for any of the different workout programs that you do. So all you have to do is submit your results when you're done, and you can be entered into a prize for $500 cash prize daily drawn, or they even have a grand prize at the end of the year, and you get your free t-shirt no matter what. Okay, so what do I need for the workouts? It's going to tell you. You need 1 set of light and heavy dumbbells. It gives suggestions of what those weights should be. And if you're not using dumbbells, it's got resistance bands there as an option. So I'm going to go out of that. And I'm going to show you here, you've got editable and printable tally sheets. So as you get used to the meal plan, this is something you could print out. You can write how many of each container you get in the day, and then you can start planning on these sheets. You don't have to worry about, writing it out. You've got it there. You can kind of just get used to it that way, and I find that really valuable. Now, workout calendar I already showed you that in the quick start. This is something you could print off if you wanted to cross the days off. Just shows you which workout on what day, and then it shows you if there's an alternate that you could do instead. Now, food list. This is going to show you those containers that you just figured out how much you get of each thing. This is going to show you what can go in those containers. I love this meal plan because it is not super restrictive. It is showing us that if we eat real foods, good foods, that we're going to feel great and we're going to get results. It's not about leaving out entire, food groups. It's not about being deprived or hungry or hangry or angry. It's about fueling our bodies properly. We're working out, we're exercising, we are, working to reach whatever our goals are. We need to replace everything we're sweating out during the day. So it's going to show you under each category. Make sure you take a quick peek at them. Actually, get to know them pretty well, because I know for me, there were some surprises. I had no nutrition background, so I was surprised to know that things like peas and corn were under the yellow container because they're a starchier carb. And also, they've told us that the stuff near the top of the list, you'll see, is more nutrient dense. So if you stick more to the top of the list, you're going to get more nutritional bang for your buck. For example, let's look at the yellows. At the top, we've got sweet potatoes, yams, plantains, quinoa, beans. Then you go to the bottom and you've got things like tortillas and bagels and English muffins. They're not saying you can't have them. They're on the list and in what amounts you should have, but those are just not as nutrient dense as the things at the top of the list. You're going to find they sit heavier. It's the same with the meats and the proteins and stuff you're going to find. They aren't maybe as easily digestible. If you have any kind of wheat intolerance, they might not sit well with you. It's just going to show you that if you want to get the best bang for your buck, you're going to stick closer to the top of the list. Okay, if you follow a vegan meal plan, or that's your style of eating, then there's also a vegan eating plan guide. And you can go down, it shows you exactly which of each thing you can have, but then it also shows you, and you see your greens are way higher in the vegan meal plan, so it is structured differently how you're going to eat, but it also has which foods are under which container. Instead of meats and eggs and stuff under the reds, you've got things like Shakeology, tofu, veggie burger, beans, lentils, edamame, that kind of thing. You can't really mix and match the two, so either you're going to be eating vegan for it or you're going to be eating not vegan for it. Just because you can't swap things like edamame as a red one day and edamame as a yellow another day. Your body would just be getting too many carbs that way, and it's not how the program's structured. 3-day quick fix. This is just Autumn, how she shows how she gets ready for if she was going to do a bikini competition. So it's still a container system, but she's just showing you specifically what she would eat and how much of it. And if you wanted to follow it, you could maybe tack that on after you do a whole round of 21-day fix, just as kind of something to toy with, maybe push your results a little bit further. Frequently asked questions. I love this too. They've actually got music playlists, Spotify playlists. If you have Spotify, it'll give you suggestions for each workout, which songs that they would pair with the workouts. Now, if you are Spanish or French speaking, they also have all of those resources available in Spanish or French too. So I just want to show you, I'm going to search by trainer, and I'm going to go to Autumn. So she's the creator of the 21-Day Fix. And I'm going to scroll down here to Fixate. Fixate is a cooking show that Autumn does with her brother Bobby, who's actually a chef. And it's really neat. I'm just going to click on it and show you because you're going to see what it's like. And it gives you all of the information for fixed recipes and even some other suggestions. Okay, you'll be able to watch more of that when you're checking it out. And I want to keep rolling here so you can see everything. I'm going to go back to workout programs. That's what I hit again. I'm going to hit yoga because this is something that has really evolved over the past year or so and gotten really deep. And there's some awesome options in here, especially if you're doing a program that, you know, when you haven't maybe worked out in a while and you're really sore, or yoga is something that you wanted to always try out and maybe you've been a little bit intimidated about it. I know that was me. I'm going to show you what our yoga section looks like. So I just searched by yoga and this is what came up. So 3-week yoga retreat, for example, it is a full program. It comes with a meal plan and everything. It is really just fundamental yoga, teaches you right from the beginning how to do the moves, where you should be engaging, what your proper form should be, those kinds of things. And it's got a different workout each day. They've also got things like these. So day 7, they have like a take 10 a.m. and a take 10 p.m. and a take 10 abs. I often tack on the a.m. or p.m. When I'm sore. And it's just kind of a way to have 10 minutes of yoga, add it in. I can do it at home. It's so nice, especially before bed after a long day. I really love it. So I wanted to make sure I showed you that. And I also want to show you, oops, I got right out of Beachbody. I also want to show you in the yoga, I'm going by, go back right in, yoga. Okay, so Pio is in there too, but this is the other thing I wanted to show you. 3-day refresh yoga, that's brand new too. The Beachbody Yoga Studio, so I'm going to click on that. This is another tool that I use a lot, and this has got all of the yoga kind of in one area. So for myself, I've had a shoulder injury, so this shoulder care yoga routine is one that I use a lot. There are go down a little bit further. There are yogas that are as short as 10 minutes. So just like the one in the AM or PM in the 3-week yoga studio or 3-week yoga, there's also the post-cardio stretch with Faith, post-workout cool-down stretch with Ted, release the tension with Faith. This is one for me. I am an anxious person. This is one that can calm me right down on a busy day. And they're all like 11 minutes. There's more intense ones too, like there's some that are 70 minutes long. Blissful Power Flow with Elise. There's like flow yoga. There's also sculpting yoga, and there's pre and postnatal yoga. So if you have just had a baby or you are pregnant, they've actually got full-on yoga here, including mommy and me yoga, which is awesome. And they've got some meditation stuff at the bottom here, as well as some workshops. So say you want to learn crow pose or you want to learn the firefly pose. They've got all of that in here. So let me tell you, I love it and I use it a lot. The last thing I'm going to show you is up here at the top is the blog button. So you're going to click blog. This is going to take you to the Beachbody On Demand blog. This is such an amazing library of resources. So I like the recipes. I use it a lot. I'm going to click recipes, and it's going to take me to this. And you're going to see things like chicken recipes, vegetarian recipes, lunch recipes, dessert recipes. Let's click dessert because I love dessert. And we'll go to, say, they've got no-bake s'mores bars. I'm going to check it out. It's going to tell you a little bit about it. And then it's going to give you your ingredients, how long it takes. And then at the bottom, it's going to show you the nutritional information, but it's also going to show you exactly what your portion control containers would be if you had this recipe. It's got it for Body Beast and P90X and P90X3 as well, because those are programs that it would fit with their meal plan. And it is just, like I said, an awesome resource. They've even got, they've got tons of articles on fitness, on weight loss. You know, they've got diet tips and weight loss tips and diet plans, and there's just, it's so full of awesome articles and information from experts, fitness and nutrition experts all over. So I definitely recommend using that as well. Now, just want to make sure that that's all I wanted to show you. I think it is. So that is your Beachbody On Demand. Like I said, you're going to want to, choose a program to start with. You're going to want to research it and figure it all out before you start. Make sure you get off to the right start, and make sure you give that program the energy and the attention that it deserves. And I promise you, you're going to get results if you do. Beachbody has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So for some reason the program, you followed it to a T and it didn't work, which I've never seen happen, you have a full money-back guarantee. And that's what I love about this stuff, is it, they put their money where their mouth is. And these are really, really good, professionally designed programs with professional trainers that are like the best of the best. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour of Beachbody On Demand. Reach out to me if you have any questions about how to use it, what program you think would be, how to narrow down where you should start, and what I can do to help you, feel comfortable with this platform. Because trust me, once you get into it, you are just going to love it, and you can share it. Like my husband and I both use it. He does a different program usually while I'm doing one program. Sometimes we do it together. I take it on the go with me. So on holidays, I had it with me. All I had to do is bring my iPad. You can download workouts even if you have the app, and you don't even need Wi-Fi. So I've done yoga on the beach from the yoga studio. And like I said, I just can't say enough great things about this, but it is something that you're going to have to go through and get used to, and you're going to love it. Okay. Thank you very much, and take care.